So we're going to be back in action again on Saturday. This is a Saturday tea time game, 5:30 kick-off at the Emirates Stadium, Manchester United versus Arsenal. Looking forward to the game. Good job the international break's over. It's been another long time. Two not bad games, a decent game against Scotland, but just not for me. I can't wait for the Manchester United game to roll on. And we go into this game with a shitload of injuries again. I can't believe I just don't know what the problem is with these injuries. It's just getting beyond a joke. But luckily Arsenal had the same problem. So they've had a lot of injuries this season. So I don't know who's going to play. I'm hopeful that David De Gea's back. There's question marks over Luke Shaw, Raphael, Johnny Evans, Di Maria, a lot of players, but fingers crossed some of them will be back. Now, how do I see this game going? Well, I'm not actually too sure. If you gave me a draw right now, I would take it away at the Emirates, a difficult place to go, but really I would love a win at Arsenal. I mean, I don't feel that Arsenal have been fantastic at all this season. They drew against Anderlecht at home, conceding 3 goals in the second half, and then threw away a 1-goal lead against Swansea to lose 2-1. So, I mean, we can get this team. I mean, I'm hoping we can score at least 1 or 2 goals in this game. But at this moment in time, I would take a draw. I'm going to go in this game for a 2-2 draw. I think both teams are defending pretty bad, and I do not know what sort of defence we're going to have out, or even some of the forwards might not play, which is heartbreaking to think, because our attacking play's got to outgun our makeshift shit defence at this moment in time. Now, what team do I feel, or what team would I go for, or whatever not? Christ knows what it is. But hopefully David De Gea is going to be in goal. Christ, let's hope he's in goal. God, if there is a God out there, please. We cannot, because Lindegaard has not played for fucking months on end, and David De Gea has been probably, at this moment in time, along with Courtois, probably about the best goalkeeper in the world. Maybe Neuer as well, but up there with the 3 best goalkeepers in the world at the moment, and you can see why he's been linked with Real Madrid. Now, I would put David De Gea in goal. Probably have to be Valencia at right back, because the man made of glass, Raphael, is injured, and God fuck knows what's up with him. And then in centre of defence, Chris Smalling, and I don't know, probably Chris Smalling. I don't know who else is available. Probably Chris Smalling and Paddy McNair. I really don't know. He likes to go with the left-sided centre back and the right-sided centre back, but I don't know if any of the others are available. So who else is available? So they'll probably be the 2 that I would probably have to go for. Then obviously Luke Shaw, hopefully he's fit. If he's not fit, then I don't know what we're going to do. Probably have to bring someone else in. And then Christ knows what's going to happen in the middle of the park. Probably Michael Carrick's going to be in there, and probably Herrera. And then you've probably got Fellaini and Di Maria in there. That's another 4 players. And then it'll probably, God, I don't know. I wouldn't play Fellaini personally. I would just play Herrera and Carrick and Di Maria, but he probably will put Fellaini in there. And then Wayne Rooney and Robin van Persie, and Christ knows, and he's probably going to play Fellaini in there. But I don't know if probably Juan Mata will be on the bench. I don't know about whether Radamel Falcao will come in. If Radamel Falcao comes in, it will be Radamel Falcao, Robin van Persie up front, Wayne Rooney just behind. Then I would go for probably Carrick and Herrera in there, and Di Maria in there somewhere. Oh, God knows, this is really complicated, because I just don't know who's available. I just do not want that bloody muppet Fellaini to play again, but he probably will have to play, but I would really like Herrera to be back in there. I did really like Herrera. His play at the start of the season, some of his passing looked decent, especially in pre-season. I saw one game, he was fantastic. And obviously Michael Carrick's got to be in there. He's the best one of the lot. Really like Michael Carrick. If he can get back to his best, we'll be on song. As I said, I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I would love a 3-2 draw. Arsenal's danger men are obviously going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sanchez, and probably Danny Welbeck as well. Also, Jack Wilshere had a quality game, put a quality of Paul Scholes-like ball through to Oxlade-Chamberlain against Scotland, so he'll be fired up ready for that game. But really, Alexis Sanchez is the main one we've got to watch. Scored 2 goals on international duty, absolutely on fucking fire at the moment. And if Arsenal aren't careful, he's going to fucking fly off to Man City or somewhere next season. I mean, if they get their default position of 4th. But anyway, that's my thoughts. So the danger men, Oxlade-Chamberlain, could cause us a lot of problems down the wing. We've got to watch out for him, got to be alert. Sanchez obviously, and that stupid man, Danny Welbeck, who I'm still pissed off about that we let go to Arsenal. I'm not pissed off that we let him go. I didn't think he was world class, and I still stick by that. 9 times out of 10, we'll never do it against the big boys, and probably will go and score against us on Saturday, because he's absolutely going to be fired up after Louis van Gaal's comments earlier in the summer. But I just don't think he's a big game player. When he comes around to the Champions League games against Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, he just wasn't. I mean, he did have a decent game against Real Madrid a couple of years ago, but missed great chances against the likes of Bayern Munich. Not always at his best in the big games. Not for me, a big game player, and we need that. That's why we bought in Radamel Falcao. Although he's injured at the moment, I'm sure if he can get fit, we'll bang in the goals against the very best, as we've seen over the years. Banging in hat-tricks against Chelsea, scoring against the likes of Real Madrid on a regular basis. And that's why we bought him. I know I'm going to have egg on my face when I say he's not a big game player, but he probably will go and score against us on Saturday, but didn't do it on a regular basis. That is why we sold him. No regrets, we sold him. Just the fact that we sold him to that scum Arsenal. Anyway, hopefully we'll win the game, or at least get hoping for a draw at best, but would be a great victory for us. Our best of the season so far. Hopefully I'll come back on Saturday for a game reaction with a win. Anyway, till then, I'll see you all later.